Okay, today is March the 7th, 2018, and right now at 3:20 p.m. We've got overcast skies in the Los Angeles area, and we should be having a lot of rain right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the southwest rainbow map. We can see this is the water vapor map currently for the Northeast Pacific. We have a 993 millibar gale force system. There's actually two lows in that low pressure system spinning. Also, we have this tropical flow, which was winding into this low. That's been blockaded by this installed area of high pressure. This is a satellite transmitter. People ask, well, what is a transmitter? That is a device that is used to heat this area of the atmosphere, which creates a high pressure zone. This can be done with either laser or a microwave. It's probably being done with laser. And we can see the flow pattern here has been redirected out to the east, right through Southern California. Now, yesterday, this was winding right into California. That's why we saw the intense chemtrail spraying. And so right now, the spraying is so heavy that we actually have an overcast condition, and we have no rain. In fact, this morning, at 10:30, the humidity was 19%. That was at 10:30 in the morning. So it's probably lower than that right now. I'm talking about the Southern California foothill areas right now. The humidity there is very, very low as we have this flow pattern. All right, let's look at the southwest rainbow loop, and we can see this very deep red right here. This indicates a much deeper moisture field running right over LA, which is right where the tip of that pencil is. We have no rain and no rain in the forecast, yet we have this tremendous, very deep tropical flow moving right in, which has been blockaded. Let's look at the map here. Western U.S. map. We can see this frontal system has been separated from the low. We have an angle here. We have a straight edge, and we can see the effect that's having. That is that right angle right there towards the end of the loop. That is what is separating this frontal system from moving in. We can see that much better right here in the rainbow map. If we stop the map and scroll through, we can see these two angles shaping up towards the end of the loop. And as I've explained, in numerous videos previous, the right angles are satellite transmitter generated. They create a sort of a rectangular imprint in the weather system in order to force and split away the frontal system, and that leaves the center of the system by itself, and that weakens the weather system. That weakens it. Also, we see a lot of manipulation in the center. We have a straight edge here. And so there is no rain. The only way this can be a no rain situation is if we have a massive chemtrail installation going on overhead. I don't have the Motos Today map pulled up right now, but we can see what's going on here. There's all kinds of manipulation. This is very obvious. This is not CO2 causing that, or greenhouse gas or smokestack emissions. All right, let's look at the Doppler map. We see zero rain anywhere in the Southern California area as a result of that very deep tropical flow that's was winding into that low pressure system. Zero rain in the Central and Southern California area. We do see some rain up here near close to Las Vegas, but nothing down here, despite this very deep flow pattern coming right out of the tropics. We've got Los Angeles right there. We have this tremendous flow and no rain. None. No rain. Here we see a This is the surface analysis map. We have 993 millibar gale right here, moving to the northeast. But yet, this system is being blocked and re-steered to the north by that high pressure we were just looking at. Take another look at it here. You can see that high pressure right through here, and that will force that low away from California. But forgetting that, this should be dumping many, many inches of rain. But the chemtrail aerosols have been sprayed, and those chemical desiccants lower the relative humidity. We've got, like I said, at 10:30 a.m. we had 19%, 18%. They lower the relative humidity, and they also cap the atmosphere, and that prevents the precipitation process. We must have two components for precipitation. You got to have lift in the atmosphere and moisture in the atmosphere. So we have the moisture right here, but no lift. And that will show the MODIS Today map in a second video later on. Looking at the swell report, we can see that gale force, that dual low pressure gale force system is generating 18-foot seas right off of Northern California. All right, let's look at the East Coast real quick. Right, rather this is the West Coast. This is the SSEC water vapor map. And we can see the dual low pressure system right here. Now, the other day I was talking about clockwise rotation within this counterclockwise rotating low pressure system. The clockwise rotation, which we can see right here, right there, is the manipulation going on. So we have clockwise rotation within a low pressure system. That is being done to manipulate this low. We also have a right angle. That's why we're doing these videos. We're showing the manipulation of the low pressure system. And the proof of that is the descending air in this low pressure system, which causes some clockwise rotation within that counterclockwise rotating system. So keep an eye out for that activity in these maps. This is the SSEC map. Let's look at the East Coast. We can see the storm system moving through the northeast. There's a right angle on this as well. That is supposed to dump about 18 inches of snow in the New York area, Central Park. See that rectangle right there. So we have this tropical flow feeding into that low, which is right up near Connecticut, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York. All right, so we'd like to hear from the East Coast people, how much snow you got. If you got a lot of wind, looks like there should be a lot of wind associated because we've got a right angle right on top of this low pressure system right there. That's not carbon dioxide. That is not smokestack emissions or greenhouse gases. That is a satellite-based transmitter, which is focusing RF energy right into this center of that developing low pressure system. That is how they are manipulating our weather from space. We also have the NEXRAD WSR-88D ground transmitters, which are affecting the precipitation at the ground level. Let's go back to that map, the IntelliCast Doppler. We can see what's happening up north here. We don't see too much manipulation here on the west coast. Go out to the east coast, we can see the snow and the rain near Boston. I don't have time right now to look at these images up close, but we do see some pie-shaped cutouts up in the Canadian area, which is right up here, and over towards right here we see some transmitter activity from the NEXRADs right up here. We'll take a closer look at that in another video. Okay, so that's pretty much the report for now. We'll leave it right here. And these people will not show, that is the Stooges on television, national television, will not show us This moisture field, this satellite image, they will not show us that. That is just overt manipulation. When we're not getting rain from a flow pattern like this, it's no wonder we're getting cartoon weather images. That's the reason why right there. We should be getting inches of rain today, probably 5-6 inches of rain from that flow pattern. Okay, that's it.